Y'all vaccinated?
I'm vaccinated.
I'm vaccinated. Not happily, but I'm vaccinated.
I'm vaccinated by choice.
So, Sean, you say not happily. Why you say not happily?
Because it should have just... There's too many people having side effects. There's too much.
What kind of side effects are they having?
Motherfuckers having heartburn. Niggas actually dying from this shit.
Maybe it's crazy. That diet.
It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy.
This man said heartburn like that's just not a common thing. Maybe it's that diet, man.
He did. Oh,
come on now.
Oh, he did say that.
I know. I fucked up.
Need my quote, leave me alone. It ain't broke tales. Know my foes won't condone, but the hoes will. I got mo or whatever niggas won't play. I got dope, Cartier, call my phone player.
It's time for the What Up Bro podcast. How y'all feeling?
I'm great like Frosted Flakes.
What up? I am ecstatic. I am very mellow.
My brother Shawn, my co-host.
Big facts. Blue 5.
How you feeling?
I'm mellow as shit right now. Like, I'm really mellow.
Good.
I don't know. Miami did something to me. I don't know. It put the tranquility.
Put a battery in your back.
They put the tranquility in my soul.
Definitely did.
Jeez.
Well, we have a very special guest today.
Big facts. Burner's block. The burner of the burners.
Our brother Shawn is here today.
Big facts.
What's good? What's good?
How are you feeling today?
And I'm great like Frosted Flakes.
Yeah,
or like a grandma's plate. You know what I'm saying?
It was that cookout that slapped.
I promise you. That cookout, man, that was good.
So, tell us where you coming live from.
Shoot.
Don't say Greenville. Don't say Greenville in this motherfucker.
Oh,
he's about to say Greenville. He's about to say 2-5, you know.
I'm in the 919 right now. But you know I rep the 2-5 where it gets live for y'all guys, you know what I'm saying? I reside in the borough. I ain't got no rhyme for that.
Big fact. I was. Around for you when you stayed in Greensboro?
You got a rhyme for it?
She said for the borough, right? Like he's like from the borough.
Yeah. You got a rhyme for it?
Oh, no, I don't got shit for the Greensboro. No, fuck Greensboro. Nah, sitting there, fuck that. I don't know. Like, nah. Fuck Greensboro, though.
Okay.
Facts.
So, we're going to say this is a very powerful episode, and we're very happy to have you on because
That's a fact, bro.
you have a very powerful story. So, first, I'm going to preface this by saying, could you please give us your real, quote-unquote, government name or born name?
The full name?
Nah. Just
not your social security and everything.
Just the one that you go by.
Shoot.
That you would go by.
Currently or my dead name? My former name?
Yes.
You know, I'm still kind of lit. My former name is Tish. Tish Twisted Tongue from the 2-5.
Okay. Okay. And now your name is Shawn.
Yep.
That's a fact.
Shawn.
I know it's Shawn and Shawn. That's mad funny.
My nickname always been Shawn though.
My name is actually Shawn.
Okay. Anywho, my nickname has always been Shawn to my family, so it's not nothing new that I go by. It's just
okay. So, would you like to explain to the people why it is that you're now being called Shawn?
Yeah, I'm transgender, transitioning, female to male. I came out probably about 2 months ago. So yeah,
congratulations on that.
Congratulations on that. Big facts.
Preach. So yeah, that's why I go by Shawn Gabriel. It's the full name.
Okay.
What made you decide, hey, like this? I think it's time now to go for it.
I don't know, man. I just felt like after a while, like I always felt like I unconsciously knew. Mm-hmm. But I feel like I went through so much stuff last year that this year, honestly, I just woke up. If I'm being real, I just woke up one day and I'm like, look, this is it. This is how I feel. This is the truth. This is it. This is how I feel. This is my truth or whatever. So it really just happened. Like I was just feeling it one day.
And how have people, like close to you, accepted that?
Everybody cool. I mean, people gonna struggle, with the name change and the pronouns or whatever. But that's common. A lot of people like to get on people's head about that. But when a person known you as something for so long, it's not gonna be an overnight thing. And I understand it. But for the most part, I got support.
So, how do you feel about people going forward who may mess up your pronoun or may mess up your name? Like, how do you feel about that?
Like people that, you have to be specific. What people are you talking about? You talking about people that just met her?
No, people that like have known you for
people that just met him,
people who have known you for a while.
Oh man, I'm down to correct them off rip.
Okay.
Off rip.
Okay.
But if it's someone that you just met, they don't get that.
Now, if somebody I just met,
you don't
I'm
get
Shawn.
that pass.
Right.
Yeah, I'm Shawn.
Yeah.
Off rip. Like I let them know, my preferred pronouns, but yeah, they get checked too. Not in no degrading way. I understand. I got more grace for people that I've been known than people I just met. Cause I mean, at that point, if I tell you one time,
disrespect.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, but people that I've been known, at this point, it's been too much. You're gonna have slight mistakes.
Yeah.
But for the most part, if you correct yourself, I ain't gotta correct you. But if you don't correct yourself, I'm gonna correct you.
Okay. No, that makes sense.
Understood. Are you gonna do like a big hey, I'm here niggas party, or it's gonna be like a or is it just gonna be a subtle, alright motherfucker, I just posted on Facebook and here you gonna take it?
Hell no, I ain't about to do no damn party. Cause I mean, look, it don't affect nobody for real but me. I'm gonna throw a party for niggas fool.
Nah, not even for niggas, to celebrate you, to celebrate your
I get celebrated. I get celebrated around niggas every day. Niggas that I'm cool with, just vibing with me. That's the celebration. I don't need no whole party or something like that.
Come on, you got a party, but the Boricuas, Come on now, Boricua.
So, is there anything that as you transition that you think you're gonna miss about what you would say call your past life?
Shoot, man, I feel like dating gonna be hard on some real.
Oh yeah. Cause
think about it like this. First of all, straight women ain't gonna know what to do with me. Cause I mean, physically, when the hormones start, everything doesn't just happen. You just don't get all surgeries at once. So I'm gonna physically look like a male, but still have that female anatomy. So they ain't gonna know what to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Gay women ain't gonna want me cause shoot, I look like a nigga, act like a nigga. I am a nigga now.
But
I got the anatomy, but shit, they, you know what I'm saying? So that's really probably one of the things I'm gonna miss is how easy it is to see who rocks with a trans man and who don't.
I told you, it's a lot of people that actually would fuck with a trans dude. Motherfucker, you'd be surprised. Motherfuckers just won't talk about it, but shit, come on now. Then on top of that, I don't think you're gonna have a hard time. I think, like I was telling you earlier, a lot of women be questioning, be like, damn, do I like pussy too? Let me just fuck with somebody, let me just fuck with somebody that's gay just to see.
I ain't trying to be nobody experiment.
Shit,
you gotta know with me, like I ain't, like I don't throw, it ain't, everybody preference is their preference. By far, I respect everybody, but me, even in my past life when I identified as just a lesbian, I only would want to date lesbians. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Anything else on the spectrum, I wasn't. Me personally, I'm not into that. I like my woman to know for sure that she like what I like, but now. It's like you gotta go into the whole who do you date now for real? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Two things. One, dating and fucking are two different things. You could be fucking somebody that's straight.
That's true.
You could be fucking somebody who's experimenting. Look, but in two, I mean the dating world is gonna change for you. It's gonna change, but I don't think it's gonna drastically, close a window.
Well, when you're dating people, are you gonna tell them off rip?
Oh yeah. When I'm dating now, I'm gonna keep it a beam. Like, if we go on 2-3 dates, like, and we ain't about to get jiggy with it, or we go on 2 dates and I realize I ain't got to disclose to you anything if I'm not sleeping with you. You know what I'm saying? Now, if I find out that I actually like you for real, like on some I'm texting you good morning every day type junk, like then it's like, okay, I'm gonna tell you this how you feel about it. But outside of that, dating and sex, shoot. It ain't nobody business.
I know, that's a fact. I'm telling you, them good morning texts hit different, don't they?
Man.
You see that? You see somebody, the first thing they thought about was like, let me send you a text, good morning.
Exactly.
No, better yet, grand rising, because we're gonna speak positivity and shit.
Things about to get deep.
What?
So I got a question for both of y'all. As my friends. Dang.
As your friends.
Okay, boom. All right, boom. What advice do you have for me to be a black man? What it's like to be a black man in America? Since my perspective is gonna change at the end of this transition.
Protect your heart, King.
This nigga.
Nah, protect your heart. No, all serious. And when it's not. And be honest with you, it's not just romantically at all. It's people that you deal with, jobs. And what people gonna say shit that's gonna be offensive all the fucking time, so it's protect your heart, and that's more of a don't take everything personal type of thing. People are ignorant and they're gonna be ignorant. That's never gonna change. That's never gonna subside. Especially a lot of these generations, they don't believe in that. Especially these upright and Bible motherfuckers. Like, and I'm not saying look, if God, my biggest thing is if God says love everybody, why damn. If God say love everybody, then why are you chastising somebody because their sexual preference is completely different from yours? It's never should. So you're supposed to love everybody and treat them the same, treat them all with respect, right? So, protect your heart, and that's in all ways. If you got to be selfish, but don't be selfish in the sense where it affects somebody else and hurts somebody else's feelings and put them in the gutter. Please don't. But be selfish with yourself. Be selfish with your energy. Be selfish with time, and protect your heart. As a black man,
appreciate it. Broderick.
So my answer to that question is pretty much my advice is: be prepared, because at any minute it can all be taken away from you. Be prepared, because as when you were a black woman, it wasn't the same. Like, it could have been taken away from you, but it wouldn't have been like the public slander of it. That never happens.
Debatable, but go on.
It's debatable, but with social media, you don't see it on social media as much.
You don't think so?
Nah.
Black women get slandered all day.
They do,
especially by black men.
Oh no, they do. No, I agree 100%. I'm saying if they were to do something wrong, they're not gonna get the same. Like Bill Cosby, if Bill Cosby was a woman, it wouldn't be the same. It wouldn't be the same at all. It wouldn't be treated the same at all. It would have been one of those things where it would have happened and it would have kind of got, we just going to push it on the road. Because that's what able to do what she do. And we all know what was involved in.
No, you want to tell us?
What's she involved in?
You want to tell us? Because I don't know.
I don't know either.
Yeah, I don't know. Enlighten me.
Nah, I can't enlighten the people right now.
Yeah, brother,
you can't drop them bros. You can cut it out,
brother. You gonna be
nah. Is involved, with the kids.
Oh yeah,
and
transporting kids.
Epstein and shit.
That Epstein shit.
Because that woman's still alive, and see, she ain't gonna get killed.
What that?
Because she's still getting a check.
Yeah, she's not.
She's still getting a check.
But yeah, to continue to answer your question, at this point you gotta understand. This can all be taken away from you, and it'll be like a public debacle for you. Like, it'll be like your name will become dirt. And then also understand that you have to understand that, hey, it's time for you to find a role and find a place. Understand, hey, this is who I am. This is where I'm gonna be. let's move forward and live my life how I want to live it. I think that's a big thing, because us as black men, but black people especially, we don't live our lives the way that we want to. We live it feeling like we had to live in a box. You never should do that. So I think that's the best advice to give me.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
So
that's deep. I've never asked. Nobody's ever asked me.
I've never
about
been asked
how
that
to
before.
be a black man in society. Like I've never.
It's hard though. It's tough. It's tough. It really is tough. I think that it's time that black men and black women stop trying to compare their struggles and just understand that, hey, we all got to come up. We all got to do this together. If we not together, we not going to make this happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But niggas ain't gonna come together. You know niggas.
It can happen.
Niggas can't put their beats aside for shit.
Man,
That's not
it'd be
true.
crazy if we could though, man. Look at all the other ethnicities and whatnot.
Yeah, but see, I think they've always been rewarded. Like,
Not them Hispanics, no shade, but like they ain't never been rewarded, but they always
nah,
come together.
nah,
It's always a little Hispanic side of town.
but you want the truth. Them Hispanics are being
Spanish
rewarded by
Harlem.
still they just letting them stay here and not throwing their asses out. Because that's what Trump was trying to do. That's why they so against that shit. They like, nah, they here and they making money too.
Yeah, you don't want my political view.
Okay, well, I mean, I'm just saying.
I look at it like this, man. I'm all for people coming for opportunities, but at the same time, it's black men and women and the prison system that get out that can't have the opportunities that some of these immigrants had.
Right.
So on that front, you get what I'm saying? I do agree with sending people back that are illegal. I mean, hey, I'm just saying, you can delete it. I do agree with that shit. I mean, cause I mean, look, if you could give those type of opportunities to felons and stuff, bro. Now that's one thing.
Mexican niggas.
But see, I think they can do both. They just don't want to.
It's cheaper labor.
Right.
You know, black niggas. You know how. I mean, not black. I don't mean to call it keep on it. Black niggas. Black kings. You know how black kings and queens. How they'll come out. They be like, "The fuck you mean? I can go back and do this shit. I could go back and do the shit I got locked up for fucking more."
I don't think that's the mindset, though. I think they don't have no choice, though.
That too.
They ain't got no choice but to go back and do it. I can't get no job. I can't go to school. You get a felon. You a felon. You can't go to school.
That's the truth.
That's true.
Which is fucked up in its own right, because you allow. What I don't understand is you telling me I'm a felon. I can get my education in jail. Why can't I get my education outside of jail?
Exactly.
Who said I'm gonna become a part of recidivism and actually get reincarcerated? Yes.
Ooh, so I got a big question for you. So I got a big question for y'all then.
Big fact.
I got a big question.
Watch class.
I got a big question for y'all then. So do you think that when you're in jail or in prison, do you think that it should be a requirement that you learn either a trade or get some sort of education? Like it should be like a requirement as a part of like your sentence.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I think it should be that way. I think it should be a requirement, because I feel like when felons get out, they should have an opportunity to take what they learned in there and use it like going forward. Like, why not? They in there not doing anything else.
I mean, they use their time very useful. I mean, a lot of people become, fake religious in jail and shit. Because the parole board coming up, they time served is coming up. They census is coming up. So you want to be
why
like,
hey, say fake religious?
I don't think they become fake religious.
A lot of them will go in there and be like, oh my God, yo, can I get a Bible? Hey, can I get the Book of Quran? Like, can I get something? And you be like, okay, cool, bad. But you only doing this because when the census ends or the time comes around, they be like, oh, he's good, he's holy. You see, he's been doing nothing.
But that's not all the way true, because sometimes people can fall into the habits of wanting to join a religion just because, oh, this is interesting to me. I think it'll change my life.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
Look at Brother Malcolm.
Huh?
Exactly.
Look at Brother Malcolm.
I don't push them away from that, but I know there's some that are just doing this for the simple fact of, hey, I know it will make it look better, and then if they come ask the guards, hey, I never gave them any issue. I always prayed. I was just in my room chilling. I ate food. I came out, sat down, and like a lot of them will use that. Come on, now you gotta realize these are people trying to get back out on the streets instead of being in the same situation all day, every day, getting better food every day. fucking every day. Like,
I mean, I
but you don't know. Obviously, you can't tell who's bullshitting and not, because they really go all out.
It's hard for me. It's hard for me to question somebody's religion. Like when I say question, I mean not question the properties of it and whether or not it's real or whatever, but the fact that, hey, that's something that they support. Like, all right, just let me just rock with it. Like, that's how they feel. That's how they feel. I mean, I can tell them what I think is wrong if they want to have that conversation. But to me, it's like, okay, if someone feels that way about something, hey, just let them have it, and we can talk about it if they want to talk about it.
I agree. I mean,
cause like look at Brother Malcolm. Like Brother Malcolm went to prison and found religion and like it changed his life forever.
Yeah, it did. But you got to realize, so you got to look at the rates of people that get reincarcerated, and when you realize that
why is that though?
But no. But then you look at what they go and do in jail. Like I'll be honest with you, they go in there,
but that has nothing to do with.
But they don't do it outside. They just say fuck. They say fuck prayer once they get out.
Okay, but that's not. But them coming back into jail don't have nothing to do with
the whole
their
point
religion.
of you praying is for you to get a guidance of a better life or what you need to do. Right?
But that's about your environment that you're able to come home to.
No,
because not everybody's able to come home to a good environment.
No, because you already knew what this environment did. You had more than enough time to sit there and marinate on what happened, what I did wrong, what
everybody wrong. Different,
right?
Though.
Everybody's different.
Yeah,
that's what religion is meant to do, though. It's meant to give people hope. Some people be getting it in there when they have hope. You know, they just need hope for the time being.
Exactly. Like that's if they need that hope, if they need that guidance, they use what they got to use to do it. And I mean, we might as well respect it. Why not? What's wrong with it? You can question, like I said, you can question parts of it. Like if you want to question certain things in the Bible, that's cool. Like, but I feel like there's room in all religions to be questioned. That's why you talk to your preachers and all that type of stuff.
Shit, maybe I need to talk to a preacher.
Maybe I don't know. You need to be sanctified.
You walk in church, you gonna burst into flames.
I thought I was. I'm be honest with you. I did. I thought I did. Then I walked in the door one time and I started patting down. I was like, oh, I'm good. I was like, oh, I'm straight. I'm good. Woo!
When's the last time you been to church, Shawn?
Damn, when was the last time I been to church? Oh, I want to say 2018, 2019. Been about 2 years.
Okay.
Not that I have nothing that I have anything against church. I just feel like you can pray.
We love church. Shout out to church.
I've like, yeah, big facts. I just feel like you can pray at home.
Church is a business.
Yeah.
It's a business.
It is.
I mean, it helps people who go. That's cool. But it's a business.
Ain't no way in hell that Pastor Jordan better than 2024 Chevy Malibu.
Last time I went to church was 3 years ago. And, like, the pastor, they be having like bodyguard. You can't even go shake the pastor hand at the front of the church without somebody saying, hey.
To be honest with you, yeah,
this nigga ain't P. Diddy.
Like,
who the fuck? This is a regular pastor in Greensboro. I can't shake this man's hand. Y'all gotta, you gotta wait in line.
The pastor's supposed to be a man of the people. That's like the foundation of being a pastor, is being a man of the people.
If I feel like if I talk to the pastor, I'm gonna get shot like Guantanamo Bay, bro. It's over.
Exactly.
You be like, yes, like imagine you walking up, and like your hands up, yes, Lord, take me. You starting to feel it, like you feeling the Holy Ghost, like you feeling the Holy Spirit hitting you. You walking up, and somebody put you in the chokehold. Like imagine that, like bro, back the fuck up. Like imagine some shit like that. Like
and then like you about to take the pastor out, like bro. I just wanted to shake the man's hand because I felt the spirit. Y'all about to slap the devil back into me, bro. Like. I was done with church after that. Nope.
I'm telling you.
I got mo or whatever niggas want. I got dope, Cartier, call my phone.
The best thing about being in the cannabis industry is I don't gotta hide the fact about shit.
That you
even on social media, I don't hide it. I mean, it's my job.
Right. Right.
Absolutely, and that's a beautiful thing. I mean, you know, to find a job, you know, that fits your needs, your wants, your loves, it's a beautiful thing.
Right.
It's really a beautiful thing, and I congratulate you. I commend you.
Yeah, tell the people what it is that you are about to embark on, because you are embarking on a journey.
Big journey.
Oh yeah, I'm about to start grad school at the University of Maryland, pharmacy school actually.
Yes, round of applause. Round of applause.
Thank you for medical cannabis. So, be a medical cannabis pharmacist at the end of all this. And I just got offered a position with Curaleaf Cannabis Company. That's the second biggest cannabis brand in the United States.
Yes.
As one of their cultivation managers, meaning that I'll be managing one of their grow operations in the DMV area.
Nice.
That's nice.
Nice. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Yep.
That's really dope, and that's a beautiful thing.
So what led you to kind of want to be in that industry?
I'm a pothead, bro. You know this. That was next question. No, so real. The medical side, man, honestly, it was my mom, man. When I was like, I don't even know how old I was. I had to be maybe like 18, 19. She fell out the attic. Don't ask me how. She fell out the attic, like smack on the floor like a tomato. I could say that about my mom. I could joke on it because it's old now. But she tore her rotator cuff or whatever, so she had to have surgery or whatever. And they prescribed her, I want to say, Xanax. Mm-hmm. And like
Oxycodone.
Oxy, Xanax. They prescribed her a whole bunch of stuff. Then just like any other prescriptions, eventually those type of medications, the doctor's gonna say, I must cancel the prescription because they can be addicting. Mm-hmm. Well, she ended up being addicted to it. So when they took the prescription away, she was going through bad withdrawal. Mm-hmm. My mom is like a Christian lady. Like, she walking around the house with suicidal thoughts, crying all the time, depressed, all types of stuff. So, being the pothead that I am, I told her to hit the blunt and chillax. And when I told her to hit it, that it helped her pain, it changed her mood. Like, even when it came to like, I used to put like CBD oils in her coffee or whatever because I know it would aid her pain. Because she would always be in pain because they took the pain medications with her.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So I guess that aspect of it and me just loving getting high all the time, like that's really what motivated me to study cannabis. And plus, like, it's not enough skin folk in the business for real.
That's big. That's like, very true. That's very true.
We built this industry and they took it from us. Threw us in jail and profited on it. Yep. Mm-hmm. And people still in jail today.
Yep.
Like,
for that bullshit. Like, yeah.
Or people can't even, your local plug, he got a bunch of money. He can't go invest in the cannabis industry because he's not qualified enough.
Right.
That's retarded.
But he's doing the same thing that y'all doing in a dispensary.
Right.
The only difference is y'all are a dispensary. Like, BS, man, for real.
Nah, it is bullshit. Cause a lot of motherfuckers, and they third strike was that weed charge.
Right, and now they in there forever, and now it's like over some weed. Like, really, it's legal. Yeah. It's legal. So, what are your goals in the industry, and where do you see yourself being after you complete grad school?
What's the end goal?
Right, what's the end goal for you?
I would like the end goal to be owning my own brand. And by brand, I don't mean like a dispensary. I mean like my own grow brand. Like, my plants are in the dispensaries in multiple states, and people are taking my products. But realistically, as I was telling you outside, Broderick, that's like, I'm not a pessimist, but the way the cannabis industry is going right now, you need dang near $1 million in revenue already to get started. Mm-hmm. Now, if you come from where we come from, we ain't got no $1 million.
Right.
I wish in revenue.
Right.
So that's far-fetched. So now, like I was telling you outside, sometimes it's okay to adjust your dream. I want to work in cannabis, so I just want to grow with the company that I'm at. Hopefully become cultivation director or move forward from there, honestly.
Okay. No, that's dope. Like,
it's real dope.
Like, that's like an industry that I feel like a lot of people of color definitely need to break into, because it's about to boom, especially when they legalize it everywhere. It's gonna boom.
Funny thing, I don't want it to be legalized.
Why you say that?
Why?
Decriminalize it, release everybody out of jail, but don't legalize it. Because once you legalize it, it's going to change. And I say that because now it's legal on a federal spectrum. So now they have to be grown in a federal facility. It has to be grown. It has to be federally tested through the government.
Oh, you think that it's going to take away the benefits?
Just like Big Pharma. No, just like Big Pharma medications are. We don't really know, what they're going to do with that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Understandable, but they
like
once they figure out how they can tax weed everywhere, they're going to.
They're going to tax it like they do in Cali. You know, a quarter in Cali is like dang near $120.
$120,
and that's 7 grams. Yeah.
Oh, you kiss my ass. You paying like $40-$50 in taxes in California.
Yeah.
For bud. Like,
that's a reason why I live in my ass on the East Coast. It's a reason why I live.
But they're gonna legalize it everywhere soon because people are starting to like really grow and use it for like what it's meant for, is like a medication. Like,
I feel like they're struggling with it. I feel like it does make them enough money, but private prisons make them even more.
Yeah.
And if they release all these inmates, they ain't going. That's money out of their pocket.
That's a lot of fucking money.
Yeah.
If they legalize marijuana, that's money out of their pocket. Realistically,
yeah,
you make more money with the inmates, in my opinion. Well, I don't know. I'm not no politician, but I would assume. I mean, look what they did with tobacco now.
Yeah.
They changed the age requirement. Now these kids, 18. Or under 21 getting arrested for having relos.
Yeah, I mean, but crazy. That's because they're trying to get rid of them vape pens and all that stuff. Because those little vapes, that's what they doing in high school and stuff like that now.
Yeah, that's true. But look at the state we live in, the state of North Carolina. We thrive on tobacco.
That's true too.
You're taking away jobs from our state. It's already hard to find jobs as is.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. You're taking away jobs and money out of our state pocket once you do stuff like that. I'm not a tobacco user, but I'm.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't
tobacco is disgusting. I don't know if you use it, but stop, please. Cut that shit out. It's ridiculous. Get your shit together.
Nah, so what's like is it like a state that you kind of want to settle at, or is it like, do you want to
just kind of live everywhere?
Like live everywhere? How you want to do it?
Where the money reside?
You let money reside
everywhere.
Where the most money reside? Whoever gives me the most money, as long as I got money, I can go anywhere.
That's true.
That's true.
I could live in
Dubai,
Wyoming, and be happy.
Okay, you see, why the fuck would you choose Wyoming out of all fucking
place?
But I'm rich though. Like, if I got enough money, I can live in my Wyoming and travel all over if I want to.
Right.
I live in Dubai.
Nah, on some real though, when it's all said and done, I want to go to Canada.
Okay.
Canada, really?
Canada is nice.
No. I'm just curious. I've never heard anybody say I want to go to Canada. What?
The cannabis business over there
is stupid.
It's always been legal over there.
Yeah.
The whole country. So just imagine how they just got so much, like, they're just so much ahead. They're so much more ahead than the United States is on a lot of things, honestly.
Right.
We're behind, bro.
Of course, we're behind everywhere. Math, science.
We behind.
Stupid ass motherfucker.
Yeah. Nah. I think everybody should live somewhere, have an opportunity to live overseas or somewhere like that to experience a different culture at some point in their life. I think like that's a good way to find out about a new way of life and learn about a new culture.
You want to live out of the country?
I wouldn't mind doing it, like spending some time outside the country a little bit. Why not? Just experience a different place. See what's going on over there.
2 weeks in like Costa Rica or some shit like that.
I don't even mean like a place like that. I mean like a place over in Europe, maybe a place in Africa. You never know.
I gotta take a bunch of shots. I'm gonna be a little hesitant to stay there all the time.
It's COVID, bro. You might have to take a bunch more.
Right, you gonna have to take some shots because of COVID now, bro.
Oh, fuck that.
That's never gonna stop now. With this COVID stuff going on, it's never gonna stop. You're always gonna be taking shots. It's always gonna be a booster for it. That's how they gonna get you all the time. So, Shawn, we like to say how much we appreciate having you on this week.
Big facts.
No doubt.
Sharing your knowledge, sharing your wisdom, and just sharing your transition with us. and some of your goals going forward. So we really appreciate that.
No doubt. Look forward to being back on the show. Yeah.
You got any shout outs? Anybody got any shout outs they want to do?
Shout out to Burners Blog.
Burners
man.
Blog.
Yeah, shout out.
Shout out to Burners Blog. That's my company. You can follow us on Instagram at THA Burners Blog, BURNERS Block, BLOCK.
Yes, the link will be in the description, so y'all be able to get that and check them out.
Yep.
Shawn, you got shout outs?
Burners Blog and the podcast.
Shout out.
That's it.
That's it. It's time. See y'all. Like I said, got some big things. Appreciate. Shout out to everybody that's listening. Shout out to everybody that's watching. Shout out to everybody that's sharing, spreading the word. We about to get on out of here. We'll see you guys. Peace. And stay black.